Whoa. Whoa. What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? Welcome to another Markland Mondays. It is a Monday. You gotta have fun with it, right? So anyway, first of all, let me do this real quick. All right. Hey, welcome to another Markland Mondays, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Just like we do. Come on, Michelle. I was trying to be funny. Stop. Come on. As we do every Monday we have a conversation that deals with some topic relating to dating. It doesn't matter if you're in a relationship, if you're married, whatever you're trying to, whatever your situation may be. If you're married, in a relationship, coming out of a relationship, it doesn't even matter. What up, Michelle? Thank you as always for supporting me and joining the conversation. Also, my man, Larry M. Newton, and my biggest fan, Monique. Thank y'all for joining the conversation, which tonight is going to be about ghosting. Have you ever been ghosted? You see the poll questions? Y'all hit me up, just hit those answers right now. Oh, I'm surprised. I'll be honest with y'all. I really thought that it would, well, okay, I see what it is. Yeah, I see the questions. We're going to talk about those in a little bit. But yeah, we're definitely, overall, we're going to talk about just ghosting. Have you ever ghosted? Well, first of all, I always like to do this. My line of work, y'all, I'm a real estate agent. So one of the things that I always have to do is to define the terms. That way everyone knows what's going on. But even before we do that, first of all, hey, appreciate y'all coming in the conversation. Make sure you hit those reaction buttons. Hit me up in the comment section. I'm always reading those comments and I will respond back throughout the show. Not to mention everybody else, they join in as well. Hit those reaction buttons. And like I said, just please, let's interact and it is a conversation. It's not just me talking, because Lord knows I will run my mouth. I was hoping someone go... Wait a minute, Monique. We're going to have to talk about that one. You hoped he ghosted, but he wouldn't? Okay, well, there may be a reason for that, but that's going to be another topic for another day. But anyway, the conversation is ghosting. Basically, what that is, and it's kind of really ass backwards when you think about it, because a ghost actually stays and haunts a place. They don't leave. But anyway, what ghosting means is that you're talking to them and all of a sudden they just ghost. In other words, deuces. They're gone and you're left on red wondering what the hell happened. Me personally, I always like to, if I'm going to have a conversation, I'm going to talk about me and what I do, and not just, trying to figure out what y'all have done as well. But basically what it is like, it's happened. I've done it a couple times, and in my previous life, because first of all, hashtag Black men don't cheat. we're the faithful male society. But in my previous life, there were situations where I'm just like, yo, this ain't working out. I'm out. I'm gone. Okay. One case in particular, I'd been, just attracted to this woman for a minute. I came across like, whoa, she is like just nice, easy on the eyes. I mean, she had the little, and then she was nice. But after I got to know her, I realized that she was boring as hell. I'm like, my God, she was lame as hell. And I was like, just trying to hold a conversation, and I can talk about some of anything, but if you can't hold up your end of the conversation, it's like, God, dog, deuces. So after a while, I remember it. I was just like, I threw the phone on the bed and just walked off, and I haven't spoken to her since. I got the, hey, what's going on? Where are you? But I was like, I just couldn't deal with it. That was maybe the last person that I ghosted. There was a time before that. Now, this was one where she got real stalkerish on a brother. I was like, okay, I had to leave that situation quick, fast, in a hurry. And, I just had to leave. And there was no closure or none of that. I had to leave that one alone. In fact, I think I might have blocked her. But that's basically what ghosting is about. Now, to be honest, they ghost you. Yeah, definitely, Mike or Larry. One of the things that we have to, I think we all can agree upon, is that ghosting does hurt. Because if you've ghosted somebody, what's happened is there's some kind of communication has been occurring. There's some kind of connection that has been made. And when one party just dips and leaves the other basically just wondering what the hell's going on, yeah, there's going to be some pain involved with that. Now, and Monique brings up that point in the chat. Like I said, y'all, make sure you hit me up in the conversation. Let me know what's going on as far as what you think about it. Monique says, there's no need to ghost. She personally tells you why and bye. Usually, I'm like that as well, Monique. I agree with you on that. My thing is, there are some times where it's like, you know what, I don't want to talk to you no more. I understand it's not right, but it happens. It does happen. I know I've hurt a bunch of people in my past by doing that. At the time, I thought that, maybe it's good reasons. And looking back on a couple of them, yeah, it is. It is what it is. I'm not even going to stop. But it's definitely a situation where, I just understand. It's one of them things where it's like, hey, you got to leave. It's not worth sticking around. Personally, it's just not. Let's see. As we always do before every Markland Monday, we have a chat situation. Usually Michelle, she posted up in the page, and we just talk about the topic or the conversation topic that we're going to have. So in the conversation earlier, Michelle I call her the Simone Biles of ghosting. She basically not only changed her number. That's bad enough, but she moved to a whole new town. I'm like, my God, that's some serious ghosting. I mean, you can't even find them. That's crazy to me. But we didn't really dig into the reason why she bounced the way that she did. But you can only imagine that it's that drastic for her to have made that kind of move. So that really stood out to me. Anita, she called them cowards. She said that she's been ghosted before, and even though she's ghosted people in the past, or but the situation for her, and that kind of touched on what Monique just said. What up, Shell? Thanks for joining the conversation. Shell, not Shell, but Monique actually said the same thing. Now hers is a little flip, but it's like, hey, if you're going to leave, at least tell me why, tell me bye, tell me whatever, just that kind of closure. In fact, Shell, earlier in the conversation that we were having, she said she actually gives feedback. I was kind of teasing her a little bit by saying that she's kind of like the customer service of ghosting. It's like, hey, how was your ghosting experience on a scale of 1 to 5? And it's kind of silly to me, but it's like one of those things where, and it's kind of like you see the questions before. Have you ever reached out to somebody that you ghosted? Or maybe have you had that person reach back out to you, say a year later, months later, and you actually responded? I've actually responded by accident one time. I thought it was somebody else. I was like, damn. They're like, hey. And you're like, hey, oh, shit, it's you. Ooh. And you're like stuck. It's like, I didn't mean to answer that. And now but once you get to it, then it's like, hey, you get to talking. And, and what Shell was saying was that she actually, and they asked her, hey, what happened? Why'd you leave? And she gave them the reason why. I guess she gave them the closure that they were looking for. And a lot of times when in relationships, what they say, there's a reason, there's a season. People come in your life for a reason. They may not necessarily want to, stay there full time, but they're there, they come, they go, you move on, they move on. I guess with the ghosting part of it, the season for them, it never really ends. So they're in a perpetual state of limbo, especially if they were really feeling you. It's one of those situations where it's like, okay, what happened? What they call it, you go through the stages of grief where it's like, okay, are they dead? Okay. Was it my breath? I mean, I know I'm like maybe 67% handsome. So it's like after a while I started doubting myself. Okay, maybe I'm only 48%, but no, I'm cute. So it's like, damn, what happened? What was it? Was it something I said? Was it something I did? You never, when you just ghost somebody, they never really get a chance to move on. You know what I'm saying? They're always, like I said, if they're feeling you, they're going to be wondering, okay, is it over? Maybe, we can reconnect or something like that. So, Let's see, Monique in the chat, she's like, even after I told dude, we ran into each other some years later, and he wanted to reconnect. She's like, nah, I'm good. We're not talking for a reason. All right, couple things. One, I'm really curious as to what the reason is, and yeah, I'm gonna take it there. There are a couple reasons why most dudes want to come back, and a couple of those reasons might be that fire. I'm trying to find a nice politically correct way of putting it. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, okay, 67%. I mean, okay, and especially when the lights off, though, man, I'm cute. Woo, you let the room be like pitch black, man. God, you can't tell me nothing. But when the lights on like this right here, oh yeah, it's 67% on a good day. But back to what I was saying, as far as, you know, it's like a couple reasons why a dude will go back, and y'all women too. It's like, if, let's be real, if the sex is good, you might really wonder, you know, like, damn, I want another shot at the championship. You know, I want the belt. Put me in, coach. You know, that kind of thing. You know, that does play a part in it. Especially if you were ghosted after a sexual encounter, and especially if that was good. However, let's go back to what I was saying earlier. If you just leave and dip and there is no closure, then that other person is really left to wonder, especially after a physical encounter. It's like, okay, is my sex trash? What the hell happened? It's like, I thought it was good and this person just dipped on me. So what does that say about me, not only as a person, what, you know, just a whole bunch of reasons. So, oh, he was too arrogant and could not back it up. All right, Monique, we're gonna have to talk offline. I want to get some information. That might end up in a book. I need to hear about that. So, you know, definitely. Let's see. Shell, she says, if I tell you something once and you keep doing it, I'm ghosting you. Yeah. But okay, let's talk about that just a little bit, Shell. It's one thing to ghost him. So you're saying that you just wouldn't necessarily give it the closure. I guess what makes, from my understanding, what you're saying is that, hey, I've told you once, I've told you twice. Obviously, you're not listening to me, so you don't need to listen to me tell you bye. I'm out. That's how I'm interpreting what you're saying. That does make sense. I can understand that perspective, and I can understand the frustrations that come along with it. So yeah, definitely. I ghost typically when I get back with an ex. We're gonna have a conversation on backtracking. That's something, my personal stance is, don't backtrack. That's just my personal how I feel about that. And maybe that's just the Aries in me. I'm one of those things was like, when I give you enough rope to hang yourself, well, I don't need no ghosts in my life. Yeah, I know the topic is ghosting, but it's like, we're done. I've got nothing left to say. We won't, you know, I'm good. So yeah, you know, that definitely is how I feel about that. So we're gonna have a conversation on that. What up, Dana? Thank you for joining the conversation. That shouldn't be a question. That should be obvious if you ghost them right after. Wait a minute. But here's the thing, though. Wait a minute, Dana. Let's say, you know, okay, like we just said, right now I'm 67% handsome. Let's say I only use 32.59% of my sexual bag of tricks. So I look down in my bag and I still got the whipped cream, I got the potato chips, and I've got like the stirrups, but I haven't pulled out, you know, used my full arsenal. It could be like, wait a minute, you know, it not necessary. And also think about it. It could have been cold. Yeah. All right, fellas, y'all feel me? The water could have been cold. Whatever the case may be, anything could have happened. You know, them first time jitters. So definitely, you know, you don't necessarily put on your best performance after the first go round. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that could play a part. So anyway, we're going all off on a different tangent. So basically, what I'm saying is that if you just dip and leave, it may very well be some other things that come into play. But at the end of the day, you just never know. You just never know what the situation may be. So let's go back in. First of all, Dana, I love a good pun. Dana's in the chat. She's like, hey, come with your A game or don't come at all. I fucks with that. I love that. That's what's up. Yeah, stirrups. I mean, hey, in fact, we're going to do a show on kinks and fetishes. We're going to dig into a whole bunch of different topics. I know I've been kind of softballing it a little bit just to get everybody feeling it, and also just to let y'all know that every Monday we're going to have a Markland Mondays conversation. Also, y'all can send me topic ideas, conversation ideas. I definitely welcome all suggestions, any feedback. Let me know. You never know, but we're going to do a conversation on breakups. Because guess what? When you break up, let's say you break up with somebody and you're friends with partner A and you're friends with partner B. So now you stuck in the middle and you're like, I don't want to pick sides, but they cool. But I don't want to pick sides, but they can cook. You know what I'm saying? You're like stuck, so you don't really know how to negotiate that. So we're gonna have a who is we? Oh, I'm just saying. Okay, come on. Anyway, so we're gonna have a conversation on that. We're gonna have a conversation on kinks and fetishes and the lifestyle. We're gonna talk about all of that stuff. So definitely I thank y'all for joining me every Monday. Like I said, we're gonna do this every Monday. Every Monday we're gonna have a conversation about dating. If you're married, join the conversation. If you're single, join the conversation. If you super single, please join the conversation. And we're gonna talk about all aspects of dating, the good, the bad, the ugly, the uglier, all of that stuff. We're going to talk about that. So please hit that reaction button. Let me know if you like what I'm saying. And as you know, we're part of this. We love all aspects of it. I don't care if you like him and him likes him and her likes her, and it don't matter to me. Love is love, and we are not in a position to tell anybody what they do, because love is hard enough. Y'all, this love relationship game, especially here in Atlanta, it's a hard game to win if you can do that at all. So we're going to have this conversation. So please make sure you leave those comments. Share. Also, please share this. Tell a friend. Let them know that, hey, y'all come join this conversation. Hit those reaction buttons. And if you haven't watched the TV show Ready to Love, it comes on every Saturday on the OWN network. Just want to let y'all know, every Tuesday I'm going to drop a reaction video to the previous episode. So please go to my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com. Then just search Christopher Markland, or you can search Ready to Love, or you can search Markland Mondays, because all of the previous Markland Mondays conversations that we've had on Facebook are also on my YouTube channel. So if you have a friend that may not be on Facebook, or just may have missed the conversation, direct them over to my YouTube channel. Please make sure that you subscribe, like the videos, and also leave comments, because I'm always checking the comments. Just like I'm checking the comments in this live, I'm checking them on my Facebook channel on my YouTube channel as well. We're getting ready to wrap this one up. Y'all know, got 2 books. Make sure you support your boy. Desperately Seeking Exclusivity, Desperately Seeking Pleasure. Those are my 2 books. They're available both in paperback, obviously, but also on in ebook versions as well. What up, Juan? You coming in like a ghost. You coming in at the tail end of thing. But wait a minute, Michelle. What you mean you super? First of all, who's that famous Atlanta poet that once said, I ain't never scared. You can't be scared. That's why we're going to have that conversation on kinks and fetishes and handcuffs and chips and dip and whips and stirrups, all that good stuff. Be butt naked with a brand like a Q. We're going to do all of that. We're going to have that conversation. So, man, I just looked at my face. I got real serious for a second there. Anyway, y'all, hey, thank y'all so much for joining this Markland Mondays conversation. Thank y'all for hitting me up, taking part of those polls. And I see that right now we're at 50-50 as far as people saying that if they ghosted somebody, they would reach back out to them. Y'all better than me, because it's 100% no as far as I'm concerned. If I dipped, I dipped. I have no reason to reach out to you. And God darn it, if you dipped on me, all of this chocolate goodness, 67% fineness, 34.9% cuteness, and you just gonna leave me? Oh no, I got no reason to talk to you. But I will talk to y'all next week. We're gonna have another Markland Mondays conversation. Thank y'all. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will definitely see y'all next week. Y'all have a great week, y'all. Thanks.